So we've hit 2022. Some of you may have sat back and assessed your goals for the year and your habits. Some of you may be just limping into 2022 after maybe an interesting 2021, which may have affected a lot of people. But any case, it's what's happening going forward versus looking in the rear vision mirror. So I wanted to share some tips that I think I'm going to take into 2022 and apply, and they change over time as we learn and grow. The first thing I wanted to do was reflect on 2021. What did I do well? What could I improve on? What were my key takeaways? And looking in all areas of our life based on our values. It might be our family, it might be our health, might be our vocation or our business work, etc. It might be our friends. It could be anything that you highly appreciate and value in your life. After we've done that, I like to define those or redefine those values, and they generally, for me, don't change over time, but in your situation, they may indeed change. You may find something that you appreciate more and become more grounded that you want to spend more time doing, which is absolutely fine. So it's redefining or just confirming the values that you want to live by each and every day. Not only for this year, but going forward. The third thing I like to do is remove one item from my life that's not working. And that might be something that's a bad habit of some description, or it might be one thing that's affecting the running of my life and not giving me that true contentment. And again, doesn't have to relate to property, doesn't have to relate to finances or money in general. It could be anything in your life where you're like, okay, I know I shouldn't be doing that, or I know I could do this better, so I'm actually going to remove it and take it out of my life, which again is continues to grow and learn and get on that journey of improvement. The fourth thing we want to do, or I want to do, and I implore everyone else to do the same, is to not only set goals for what we want to achieve in our key value areas of our life, but actually set habits. And I talk about that a lot with my clients to ensure that we have habits. If we've got habits, daily, weekly, monthly, the goals are going to sort themselves out organically. Okay, so what are your habits in your key areas? Jot them down. They are always changing. Don't be too hard on yourself, but just simply set achievable habits. And one book that I love is Atomic Habits by James Clear, which is an awesome book to keep you on track with that. So that brings me to my last point of reading, learning, and listening. I think you've got to understand how you learn and grow best. Some by watching videos, some by listening to podcasts, some by interacting with physical beings. However it is for you that interests you most to learn, I think you need to go with that. Okay, I prefer to read. And I've always got one or two books by the bedside table that I'm hopefully getting through as the year progresses. But what is it for you that makes you tick and motivates you to go and do more of it, which is in turn allowing you to learn and grow. And the listening component is not just listening to podcasts and key influential people in your life, but be a good listener in general. I think it's a really good habit to employ to take on and be present in your life, no matter who you're dealing with, and just to continue to listen well. And again, that makes you feel good, but more importantly, the others around you grow from that as well. So hope that helps. There's some of the ones that I use, and I'm sure you've got some awesome tips as well. It's continually evolving, but just continue to take some action, and we'll chat soon. Thanks.